Hello, and welcome. Today we are going to be looking into the possible serial killer in California. There are, I think it's up to 7 people who have fallen victim to this person or people that they are looking for. So, first we're going to start by, are the deaths connected? Ace of Wands, reversed, and Temperance. So, yes, but they're also connected to like something else. Like, I don't know if this person, like, this didn't just start. This person either had like a trial run or did this for like a short period of time before, something like that. But yes, I mean, it's like an angel, like the deaths are connected for sure. Are they going to come out and call this? Do they have enough information that the authorities know that this is for sure a serial killer? So with that. Yes. So they definitely know. 10 of Cups in reverse. They definitely know that these killings are related. They're probably looking for any type of like plausible deniability, but they're not going to find much because it's going to be obvious very soon that they're connected if it's not already pretty obvious. 2 other shootings from 2021, including one in which the victims survived. Knight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, that's also connected. The 2021 is the same person that's doing the... Oh, okay. So that's the false start. Okay, so... Sorry if you hear my cat yelling. Okay, so 2021. Was 2021 the start of it? Let's see. Was 2021 the start? Okay, 1 second. No. 2021 was not the start, but it's the only ones that they've connected to this person so far, but it wasn't the start of it for this person. It was happening before 2021. But these cards are saying that, like, it's the Tower and the reverse 8 of Cups. So these cards are basically saying that this is the first, the 2 shootings in 2021, including one in which the victims survived. Those are the first ones that they know about to link to him right now, or to link to the serial killer right now, him or her, but there's more previous to that. It wasn't a robbery. So if it was not a robbery, upright Knight of Pentacles. An upright 3 of Wands. This is like I know that this person is being said to target Hispanic males, and I read somewhere that the one female that was also shot, she herself or someone that knows her or something said that she could pass for a Hispanic male. Like, I guess she has similar features. The Knight of Pentacles with the 3 of Wands is making me feel like something happened in this person's life with this nationality and like this he's targeting people that are like someone who's done him dirty. Let's see what they did. Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Someone younger than the serial killer. It's, I'm going to say it has something to do with career or job or like some kind of security. Something happened with a younger Hispanic male in the serial killer's life that jeopardized the serial killer's security or job or something like that. And because of that, it's almost like, okay, well, I have nothing to lose. Everything's already taken. So I'm just going to go take it down everyone that looks like this person. Was the person that hurt this person originally, was that person a victim? Let's see that. Was that person a victim? Four of Swords in reverse. No, I don't think that that person is a victim. I think for some reason, Three of Cups. So this is someone that, it's someone that took the serial killer's security, but the person that took the serial killer's security is secure. Like, it's like that person, like something that the serial killer would likely be thinking, just to give like an example, is, you know, that guy has his life all together. He has everything that he needs. Why does he need to mess with me? Why does he need to ruin my life? Why does he need to do this to me? That's essentially the energy here. And it's like the person who originated this deep wound in the killer likely kind of either like is well off and has a lot, or at the very least is very reckless or not appreciative of what he does have. And that was very triggering to the person. Is this person going to continue to do this? Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, there's he's on like a vengeance spree. Like, it, I don't know if it's one person or multiple people that messed him up, like that pissed him off. It might be multiple people, and that's like maybe like a partnership. Like we could be looking for like a business partnership or something along those lines. Okay, this new deck that I got. Imprisonment. So maybe this is someone who did something wrong to someone else and ended up spending some time in prison for it. And now that they're out, they're, you know, trying to get their revenge. Operation Mockingbird, government-controlled media. Three of Pentacles in reverse and Two of Pentacles upright. Yeah, this person either was literally locked away at some point due to someone else that looks like the people that he's now going after. Or at the, like, if it wasn't literal prison, then it was like extreme isolation, probably loss of job, likely loss of residence. Like, this person lost everything or nearly everything due to the person that caused them to act out in this way. I am thinking it's likely two people. I'm feeling like it's a partnership. Like it's like either he was like kicked out of a partnership, or like he was up against like trying to keep his security, and it was like him on one side and a partnership on the other side, and the partnership won. It could also be 2 lawyers who were responsible for putting him in jail. It could be, that could be the level of connection there. But I'm thinking that it's deeper than that. I think that this happened and either caused him to go to jail or caused him to lose everything. As opposed to like meeting them in the midst of that happening. Like if he was already in trouble or something and then they were the lawyers. I don't think it's that. I think it's that they originated this problem. Pull another one of these. Family. Family and money. Okay, so yeah, something happened and it caused the person who's now this killer to lose probably their kids and their wife or their husband, whatever, and money. So they lost everything. And now, for some reason, let me see, is it that they can't get to the original person? Oh, that flipped over right away. 9 of Swords in reverse. One second, I'm going to pull one more card before I say that out loud. Knight of Wands. Okay, I'm going to say it. It's like that, this person is taunting the original person that this was. It's like he could get to that person, but he wants to torment that person for longer and be like on the run and be like, he wants, okay, let's do it this way. The original people who hurt the serial killer, we're going to call them A and B. So the serial killer wants A and B to be looking at the news, putting this all together. That being said, they might not want him to know it's specifically like them coming after him, but it's someone that's in that general area where it's all happening and the same like ethnicity and the same type, for lack of a better word, the same person is being targeted in that area. It's to scare that specific person. Let's see, why was there a break? Why was there a break in between last 2001, the 2 shootings? Ace of Swords. So this person was like, hold on, Justice in reverse. It could be that someone was seeming to be catching on to what they were doing, or like maybe they were fearing that someone was going to turn them in, or it could be that they thought someone saw them doing something or doing something shady. There might have been actual heat on them for something else. It could have been something to do with a previous case, but for some reason this person they did take a break. They had to take a break. It wasn't like I'm just gonna, you know, pause this and pick it up again later. It was some kind of big change was happening where this person was like, I can't risk this right now because I'll get caught. So what happened that started it again? I don't know if I showed these two or not, but those are the... Now we have the Star. And the 9 of Cups. So we had some kind of opportunity, some kind of like perfect setup, some kind of like dream come true for the person. Hold on. Ten of Wands. He saw the person. He saw the original person. He either ran into them or saw them. It could have, yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like he wasn't, okay, so let's say someone goes to prison and is wanting to take revenge out on A and B that were responsible for him going to prison. If it wasn't prison, it's like a mental prison where he lost everything else, family, kids, money, all of it. So I'm feeling like it was literal prison, because this is really feeling like a F it, I have nothing to lose type of situation. Especially if it's the same type of dynamic that the person's looking for in their targets. So let's say something happens, they finally plan how they're going to get revenge, they start doing it, somebody gets too close, somebody sees something. It could be that they had, you know, something to do left over from their previous sentence or something along those lines that they had to either check in for, maybe they had to go back into prison for a couple months, something along those lines. They had to stop. I'm thinking that it's probably that someone was either getting close, but I'm feeling like at the same time, this person wasn't 100% sure if the person that the original person was still in the area. Let me just pull a card to make sure about that. Three of Pentacles. So it's, there had to be something that happened that this person was like, okay, this person might have moved or witness protection, something along those lines. But it's as if the person had taken a break, wasn't, you know what I think it was? Let me say this. Hold on one second. Strength in reverse and Knight of Cups. This person went back to prison and they recently got out. They either recently, they had like a shorter stint in prison and just got back out, or it could be something like they were trying to rekindle with their family. They almost had their wife back or husband back, something along those lines. Like they were preoccupied or literally locked up, and they saw the person. They either saw the person or like in person or on social media or on the internet, or they saw the person or saw someone that they thought was the person, and they were like, you know what, my trying to get my family back isn't working. I have nothing to lose. I'm just going to do this again. Couple. Burial. So yeah, he was trying to get his wife back, or she was trying to get her husband back, or he was trying to get his husband, whatever. Their significant other. This person was trying to get their significant other back and didn't want to risk like getting revenge on A and B is so important to this person. But at the same time, getting his family back or her family back, whatever, was more important. So during that time period, they stopped, okay? And either they saw the person and that's what reignited it, and they were like, I'm just going to risk it. Or it could be that their relationship just wasn't working, wasn't rekindling, and they were like, you know what? Fine. I'm going back to, switching it back to revenge. Are they going, is their goal to go after A and B, the original people who hurt them? Two of Swords. So yes, but they're stalling. They're doing it on purpose. Are they waiting for something in that person's life? Five of Cups. They want them to suffer. They want this person to suffer. They want this person to feel how they've felt. The Two of Swords here kind of makes me feel like the relationship that he was trying to get back just wasn't working. And it's like he blamed A and B. He blamed A and B for that as well. So it's like, I'm trying all this. I'm trying to get my life back together. I even stopped plotting my revenge. My relationship still isn't working. And that's all your fault too, basically. Oh. War. That's all your fault, so it's war. He's letting it flow, water supply. So he was holding it back before because he was trying to get back in touch with his emotions, get back in touch with his love, get that love back. It just wasn't moving. So he's like, you know what? Fine, game on, come back for revenge. Is this person planning to harm others? Again. Hierophant in reverse. Whoop. And the Queen of Swords in reverse. So I would say yes, this person has a problem. This person has like a very dark wound that they are feeling like can only be fixed one way, and that is by getting revenge on A and B. But it's almost like they want to terrorize the general area. They need to like, it's almost like the killer is taking on the position of karma, like in their own life. And like, they're trying to make other people feel how bad they've felt for so long. Especially people who remind him or her of A and B, those original people. Got the reverse High Priestess and the Death card. So there's some other motive as well, or there's another motive for this person waiting to not take revenge on the actual people. There's something besides just terrorizing. It could be that this person just wants to let all their anger out so that they're clear-headed when they get to A and B and they can like enjoy the moment in a way. The High Priestess with Death also makes me think that there's some reason that this person can't get to the original people. Like, it could be that they're well protected. It could be that they just have a really good security system. It could be that they're always around a lot of other people. There's some reason that this person has to delay. Like, they're delaying for like their own buildup of it, but at the same time, there's some reason that they can't get close enough or in the right situation with the actual people, which is why for now, they're basically settling on going after people who remind them of that person, assuming that they're all the same. Man-made disaster came out with marriage and wedding. So he's blaming these people for his marriage falling apart, 100%. This person likely lost their job, their marriage. Okay, so what happened that there was a falling out between this person and A and B? Again, remember A and B is the original people who made the killer man. Five of Pentacles, something financial. Three of Wands. So this person was like, this person was expecting something good and something bad happened instead. So like, it could be like this person, maybe the company that they worked for was consolidating with another company and they expected to be kept. And then they were pulled in the office by two people and we're like, I'm sorry, we got to get rid of you. And this person's world just fell apart because of it. Something along those lines. I feel like this person made some kind of bad decision due to the anger they felt from these people. And everything has been like a domino effect where he's blaming the bad decision on the people. He's blaming his marriage falling apart on the people. Everything is the fault of the people who originally hurt him in his mind. He's not looking at his own possible fault in the situation. And there might not have been any, you know, there might not have been any. He might not have been at fault. Something bad just might have happened, and that doesn't mean you can deal with it in this way, right? The Page of Swords. So yeah, this is something that I'm really feeling like it was like some kind of either consolidation, or maybe it was like a, let's say if he was like a contractor and got cut from like the roster of getting jobs and it caused his business to fail, or if he was working for somebody else, they could have fired him or like let him go, something along those lines. But the page brings in the aspect of like a messenger or a message. So it is like this person, there was a direct message that was that tower moment for this person that caused everything to fall apart. What else can we know about the situation that originated all of this? So A, B, and the killer. The Emperor in reverse. So he feels like this is someone who abused their power. Someone who didn't need to do him dirty like that. So someone who could have, in his in the killer's eyes, this is someone who could have made a different decision and not ruined his life. But it's almost like it was very easy for the person to just make the decision, not caring about the consequences to the killer. And that just is something that he can't get over. Can't get over it. This is definitely like a clash of egos for sure. Ace of Swords. So yeah, there was some kind of illusion, some kind of like intentionally or unintentionally, this person was led on or led themselves on to think that something good was going to happen. And not only did that good thing not happen, but something really bad happened at that moment. So it was like there was buildup in this person's life. They were expecting something to be changing, and it did change, but the opposite way of like they had planned. And that was such a shock to them. They weren't able to handle it. And everything since then has been them blaming this person that looks similar or in some way reminds them of the dynamic of the person that they've been targeting. Four of Cups and King of Pentacles. So this is someone that, like, again, just kind of someone who has a decent amount of money or is well off or is unappreciative of what they do have. Someone who's sitting in a position of power. So likely, again, someone who hires contractors, someone who has power or authority in some way. Basically just didn't care about the consequences that the killer would have to face whenever this bad thing was that was very detrimental, that caused the killer's life to fall apart before they were a killer. Okay. And because of that, they've been blaming everything on this situation. Marriage fell apart. It's their fault. It's because of this. You know, how to go to prison, or if not prison, then how to live alone and be isolated, maybe how to be homeless, isolated, haven't seen my kids, something like that. It's their fault because it all is stemming from them taking this from me. They have so much, they didn't have to take it from me. They didn't have to do this. I'm feeling like there was like an option, like there was like either it was like between him and someone else, or it was between stay and go. Like it was something that someone in his eyes could have chosen differently and didn't. And then kind of just like was like, sorry, I can't help you. That's the choice. Sorry, there's nothing I can do. And this person was like, no, everything fell apart. And then ever since then, it's been this person's fault. I'm just going to pull a couple more of these just to get more of a general idea of what to expect or what else we can know. Dating. Let's see. Dating evil. Government. It's someone that this person, government is representing this person's ex-career. So this is something to do with career. It's about thought they were moving up or moving into more power, more to stability, and it got taken from them. I'm feeling like this is someone that the killer knows the employers or knows whoever through their partner, their previous partner. So like through the husband or through the wife is how the killer met the people who ended up hurting them. And just pull a card to make sure. But that's what I'm getting from that. Four of Swords. So it's like that person was not sure what they were going to do with their life, or they were trying to change careers, or they were trying to do something, and they were introduced to these people through their former partner, which is what's making it so overwhelmingly painful for them, because they're like, you know, now I lost my partner because of the people that my partner introduced me to. Again, not recognizing their own responsibility in it. Power. So it's someone who was in a position to wreak havoc in this person's life. Likely without even realizing how bad the havoc wreaking would be. Sorry, that just all fell out. 1 second. Thief. So yeah, whoever this was that was in power took everything from this person. I'll pull one more. Natural disaster. Okay, I'm feeling like this person is maybe not directly into natural disaster relief, but it could be something like construction, insurance. No, not insurance. I'm thinking like something like construction, like a contractor or something like that. It could be someone who took advantage of people in the storms and ends up getting caught for natural disaster relief. Something along those lines. I'll just pull a couple cards to wrap this up. I'm going to get a little bit more about that. The Empress in reverse. So yeah, this is someone that I don't know why, but this is reading to me like a contractor who lost a bid, a contractor who lost like jobs from a steady source. So like if they were fired by a building company or something like that, and then their company kind of went under because of that. That's kind of like the general vibe that I'm getting from this. And then also the Empress is about like reiterating that aspect that the person didn't really care. It was just like another day to them. So I'm feeling like it has something to do with either building, rebuilding, construction, could be natural disaster, something like that, something along those lines. And this person lost everything because of a decision made by someone else. And now they're going after people who look like that person who is, in their eyes, responsible for everything falling apart in their life after the decision that the other person made that affected basically everything in the killer's life. The devil. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up for today. Obviously, let's ask a very obvious question. Do they have an idea of who this person could be? Do the authorities actually have any idea whatsoever? Two of Swords. Hold on one second, let me pull one more card. I feel like they've been presented with several, like, avenues. Two of Wands. So the reverse Two of Swords and upright Two of Wands. I feel like they have people that they've looked at, but just no one seems to really make sense to them or fit into the theory. I would say that as of right now, no. I don't think that they have a solid idea of who this could be. I don't think that they are walking around having no idea whatsoever where to even start looking. I think they have maybe a lead or two that is giving them some solid information or beginning to open the door to possibilities of getting solid information. They've turned some kind of corner that has helped them uncover some part of what's going on. But no, I would say they don't know the actual person or have any idea who that person is. But I do feel like they have some kind of, they're looking into something that could prove to be helpful, but they're not there yet. Will this person do this again in the next 2 weeks? Yes. Strength, upright. Yeah, this person seems to be going in the direction of either speeding up or like going bigger, pretty much, like doing more. Page of Cups. So this person is feeling like, wow, I'm not going to get caught. They have no idea who I am. You know, I feel like the last killing or one of the last killings was some kind of risk for this person. It's almost like they wanted to bait the authorities to like see if they would say more or see if they could figure anything out. And when they couldn't, or they didn't, or at least it seems like they didn't, this person's like, okay, I'm going to start to really move forward on my plans. Will this killing be on the news? Will they like know that it's connected? Seven of Cups. It might be on the news, but they might be like, I don't know if this is connected or not. It might or it might not be, but there's going to be something on the news that is connected. We might be attempted to be convinced that it's not connected, but it's connected. And it will be happening in the next 2 weeks and be on the news in California. Will this person eventually get caught? Let's not do that because that's big energy. Will this person get caught in the next 6 months? Because a lot can happen. They can pass away. They can, you know. 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. I would say no, definitely not in the next 6 months at least. This person's not going to get caught. this person might have someone protecting them. Like, it could be like, let's just say, for instance, this was someone who was in prison and maybe they're an adult, but like they got out of prison and they're staying with their parents. Maybe their parents have an idea. Maybe their parents don't have an idea, but just like them staying with their parents or them staying with a friend, an aunt, an uncle, whatever, could be the help in this case. So it might not be someone that actively knows that they're harboring a serial killer. And I don't think that the person who is like living with this person, either knowingly or unknowingly, I don't think that they're at risk, at least not right now. Because this is reading like pure straight revenge. Like, they're not just doing this just to do it. They're doing it for a specific, it's almost like an itch that like only this certain type of person, only hurting that certain type of person can be able to scratch that itch. That could change if this person feels like they're about to get caught. If they feel like someone's about to turn them in, that could change. But as of right now, this person's really sticking to the Eight of Pentacles. Can be about like having high standards. So it's like this person is really picking the people that they feel really represent A and B, those original people. Either really look like them, really have their mannerisms, could walk like them, could just like do the same, like go about life in the same way. Like something is triggering this person that they see someone who reminds them of those original people, and they just black out, and that's it. That's it. But the Ten of Pentacles here is making me feel like someone is either knowingly or unknowingly protecting this person. So again, they could just be giving them a space to stay. But at that same time, saying what I'm saying, I feel like using these dynamics that I've stated here, if you have someone like that in your life, that the shoes fit and you live in California, if the shoe fits, that could be the person that's wearing it. So just be very careful, very mindful. Use your intuition, use your common sense, use your smarts. The Three of Pentacles. The Tower in reverse. This is someone whoever is either helping or providing this person either money or place to stay, either knowingly or unknowingly what they're doing. I'm feeling like this person doesn't know what this person's doing. I don't think it's just something that they're advertising, but I feel like this person knows that this other person is like going through a situation that's similar to what I've said with the divorce, with the falling out, with the decision, you know, with ex-bosses or ex-partners or ex, you know, co-workers, whatever, that fit the description, similar to what the victims look like, act like, whatever. This person is this is someone who's not back on their feet. So they went through this devastating time. They lost everything. They haven't gotten it back yet. It's not someone who's just like in life thriving. Like this person's still struggling every day because of the root cause that happened with the fallout with A and B. And the Tower can, in reverse, it's like someone has sympathy for this person. Someone knows that this person went through a lot, and they're just like, you know what, I'll just let them stay here, or I'll just help them with money or something like that. But I feel like maybe this is speeding up because that time period is drawing close to like a changing point, like where they could be asked to move out soon. They could, their money could be cut off soon, and they might have to get a job or get their life together. And this is something that they're trying to do before that is meant to happen. Page of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, this person's not, they're not moving forward from what happened. They're stuck in that energy. They're stuck in that sadness, that overwhelm, that anger. They're not moving on or moving forward from it. Six of Wands. Hold on one second. Okay, I pulled, before I had to pause it, I pulled the Six of Wands. So I do feel like this person, has, like, their story has been out there. Like, so it's either that this person has been in the newspaper due to going to prison or losing their business or something like that. But this is someone that, if you go back over the details of what I said and you're like, oh my gosh, I know someone who fits that description because I saw them in the paper or because I know their story. It's like someone like that, someone whose story is for some reason accessible and able to be like recognized or known. It's like this person lost their reputation, their family, their business, their everything, and it was public. So it's like they're having trouble putting the pieces back together because everyone knows what they've gone through, and it's almost like they're hiding in plain sight. Maybe not now with this information out, but I definitely, people know who this person is and know that they've gone through, obviously, you know, this information that I just gave isn't on the news, right? So it's not like they're giving out, oh, you're looking for someone that fits this description. But now that I'm saying this description, if the right person hears it and you're like living in that area and you're like, oh shit, I know someone who fits that description, that's the person that we're looking for, because they are going to be able to be recognized or known by, at the very least, people in that area due to the fallout that they had previously with a partnership, employer, coworker, something like that. We'll look more into this later as it develops. I just want to pull one more card from this deck to wrap it up. Let's just see what we get. It says fired. Well, that's a good way to wrap it up. Have a good night. We'll do more on this later.